Does anyone know where we are headed to next?
Off to Central Perk we go. Janice and I had lots of memories there.
Oh, yes.
How was being Rachel's and Janice's roommate like last night?
When Janice doesn't do those hyena laughs of hers, things were alright. Except for when they turned off the lights before I was able to get my eye mask. But do you know what was the weirdest?
What was it? You encountered a ghost? Somebody snore or...
We had a male roommate.
Like as in a male insect, spider, or lizard?
You wish. This is Taylor Swift Mansion, so none of these for you.
Did Quagmire do... I mean, I was with Coach Carr the whole night, so it couldn't have been him.
It was Levi.
Huh? What did Levi do?
I found him right beside me on my bed this morning. When I saw him, I basically slapped him in the face really hard.
And then what happened? Did he just run away?
Of course not. Turned out it was Trip who brought him into our bed. Ew.
Hey guys. What are your favorite video games?
Naruto and Ataru are massive gamers. They even brought their own home consoles just for you guys to game with them.
What about you, Rocky?
I game too, but I may be a little more focused on music and theater compared to my bros.
My favorite game is Spyro the Dragon.
Call of Duty. Levi and I have caught marathons once we get off work.
Love Nikki Dress Up Queen.
I thought Guitar Hero was your favorite game.
I love both. Can I have both of them as my favorite?
Diner Dash. Chase them all down and don't give them free meals.
Street Fighter.
I'm not much of a gamer. This old man is too busy to play them. I'm more of a novel and movie person.
World of Warcraft. You can do anything you want, but you just can't kiss.
Ew!
I don't do those anymore. Just back then, if I couldn't hold it, it's done there. But there is a rule. Whatever starts in World of Warcraft stays in World of Warcraft.
I've also played a bit of that game a couple years back because everyone was talking about it and I got curious. But for me, a bit of Mario Kart to relax after a day's work of coaching is good enough.
Speaking of Mario Kart, you know how Mario Kart 9 may come soon? What retro tracks do you think will be in each cup?
Given how the first couple of Mario Kart games didn't have online play available, I think they will probably try to prioritize courses that have never been playable online. So, in order to balance these tracks, here's my shout out. Wii Luigi Circuit, SNES Vanilla Lake 1, 3DS Daisy Hills, GBA Cheat Cheat Island.
Yes, I have a course coming back next game. Daisy 1, Peach and Rosalina 0.
I agree with Nagisa's high school PE teacher. How ironic. I love how there's Daisy Hills. The princesses never get enough credit. If only there's Sweet Sweet Canyon. Reminds me of the cakes that the princesses have been working hard to bake for us.
Do you want to hear what I have for Banana Cup? SNES Bowser Castle 1, Wii Mario Circuit, Wii U Sunshine Airport, GCN Mushroom City.
Inadisa, I think you meant DF Mario Circuit, right? I know these two look really similar, but we already have Wii Luigi Circuit.
This really brings back the 2017 memories. Leafcock, GBA Lakeside Park, N64 Wario Stadium, either GCN or DS in Bowser's Castle, at Wii Dry Dry Ruins.
It's the Double Dash one. The really long one with a Bowser statue hurling fire.
No, it's the DS one. The Double Dash one barely needs any edits, but the DS one will look perfect if remade the Mario Kart 8 way. Plus, like what Coach Har said, we should focus on courses that have never been made available online before.
Maybe let's go with DS then. I love playing online. The coolest part is when the guy you're playing with Mario Kart from the other side of the world It's actually Rocky Thatcher.
Hearing them talk about their Mario Kart 9 predictions is also another privilege of friendship. It's the fact that this was the memory they had in 2017 that's valuable.
Can I guess what's gonna be in Lightning Cup?
Sure.
A Rainbow Road.
Which Rainbow Road? No other Rainbow Road other than the SNES and N64 ones have been featured as a retro track yet.
The one from Mario Kart. Super Circuit?
That can make sense. What other guesses do you guys have?
Since Coach Carr said that we should prioritize courses that were never available online yet, I remember N64 Banshee Boardwalk was never available online on the DS. So maybe we can make that its first online appearance. Let's also put it as the second course of the cup, the same position as the DS.
Probably a course from Mario Kart 7 on the third spot. The third course of each Lightning Cup is always a course from 2 games ago. Rainbow Road on the third spot is weird.
None of the Woohoo tracks have been repeated yet, so maybe Maka Woohoo? Woohoo Loop is an early Flower Cup course.
Correct. What about the Rainbow Road?
SNES already has 2 tracks, same with N64, GBA, GCN, Wii, 3DS. Has to be either the Wii U or DS Rainbow Road.
There are only 5 tracks that haven't reappeared yet from the DS. None of them be Figure 8 circuit. When Mario Circuit is taken, and will they use last game's Rainbow Road this quickly?
And since we already used DS for Bowser's Castle, the Rainbow Road has to be from Double Dash. That course style is kind of redundant if you repeat Bowser's Castle and Rainbow Road from the same game, especially 3D games.
Since there's a SNES track and a Wii U track we still need to finalize, that should leave us with a couple options. For Super Mario Kart, no Vanilla Lake tracks have been used yet, and only one Ghost Valley track has been used. Mario Kart 8 has some popular tracks, so maybe let's ask the guard what tracks you like the most.
Too bad there's no princess courses in Mario Kart 8. I guess I can go with Sunshine Airport. It gives me Super Mario Sunshine memories from my high school days. Or better yet, maybe they can do something to SNES Bowser Castle 1 that Nagisa put in the Banana Cup. It's plain, boring, and otherwise looks the same as the GBA Bowser Castles, except with different music. Moving forward, I think Nintendo will make big changes to retro tracks given what they did in Mario Kart 8. Although some of them, like Toad's Turnpike, were trash.
Electrodrome gives me some nice early 2010s disco vibes.
I loved Sky Garden back when it was in the Game Boy Advance and in the DS. So the 3D version of it, Cloud Top Cruise, is an awesome choice.
What about Shy Guy Falls?
How about I tell you the answer? It's Wario Stadium and Dry Drug Ruins. But I also have more for you to guess to have some Mario Kart fun. Do you think there will be extra tracks?
Why can't they? Video game companies charge like $25 for 8 courses. May as well buy the game that the course originally came from. Plus, it looks more original.
2 cups, 8 tracks. 1 track per game. Problem solved. I remember Shinjin said that only 1 Ghost Valley track has been repeated. I'm guessing Ghost Valley 2 on the Wii. So the SNES track has to be either Ghost Valley 1 or 3. GameCube has to be Warrior Colosseum. I don't think we need 2 retro Rainbow Roads in 1 game. The DS one is most likely Shroom Ridge. The Wii track can probably be DK Summit.
Daisy Circuit works too, but we already have Daisy Hills.
MK7 will probably be Rock Mountain or Shy Guy Bazaar. These courses can fit anywhere. Mario Kart 8, Sweet Cannon.
Levi, are you sure you want 2 Mushroom Cups from the same game again?
I mean, Mario Kart 7 repeated 3, not 1, not 2, but 3 Mushroom Cup courses from MK64. These courses were unique, but let's not deplete the same type of resources too quickly.
Shy Guy Falls or Cloud Drop Cruise. The sky's the limit for us when it comes to last game's Nitro tricks.
Sure, we can leave 2 to 3 options for now. Same with Mario Kart 64. We just finished a full 16-track iteration, so maybe we can do something that reappeared in the DS or Wii has been like 10 plus years already. Let's go with DKS Jungle Parkway then. Oh yeah, Snowland. We already have Vanilla Lake 1. Riverside Park. We already have Lakeside Park. Bowser Castle 4. Everyone loves it, but they look exactly the same as their SNES counterparts. Maybe Broken Pier? We already have a Ghost Valley from SNES. Let's go with Yoshi Deserts then.
You forgot Super Circuit.
To recap what my friends helped us predict for the extra tracks, with SNES Ghost Valley 1 or Free, N64 DK's Jungle Parkway, GBA Yoshi Desert, GCM War Coliseum, DS Troon Bridge, Wii DK Summits, 3DS Rock Mountain or Shy Guy Bazaar, and Wii U Cloud Top Cruise or Shy Guy Falls. Sounds good?
Yes, Rocky.
I enjoy every second of it. Back when I was in Hollywood Arts, I did a school-wide survey on Mario Kart 7 predictions. Best way to know more about the game tastes of my classmates.
Hey Sinjin, are you interested in studying game development? It looks like you have the talent.
Xavier, do you know anybody that works in game dev?
My grandpa was one of the OG video game developers back in the 1970s and 1980s. He later got my little sister to follow in his footsteps.
Lazy, I've heard from somewhere that you paid for Xavier's grandpa's last dinner, right?
That's right. He was one of the founding fathers of the games that we have today. In fact, it was Rue that originally wanted to treat him to a dinner during the last days of his life. But since he wasn't available that night, I offered to replace him.
Really?
That's right. I have never had a face-to-face conversation with him since, but I think he must really be thanking me to this day.
He sure is. That night at Chili's when I paid for Mario, Luigi, Toad, and Toadette's dinner, he offered to take a picture with us and even asked me about you and Peach's availability.
I tried, but it didn't really work out. Back then, I just graduated with a bachelor's from business as well as a minor in computer science. Since I already knew some programming and he knew I was a huge Peach and Daisy fan, my academic advisor recommended that I give GD a try. But then I just feel like no matter what I did, it was never enough to reach the level of everyone else. That failed game dev experiment single-handedly changed my future. One semester of video game rocket science bootcamp was $7,000. The first term I almost had to redo, but I just survived the second term. However, by my third term, I basically flunked so bad, I got kicked out. With the help of my friends, we tried to break down what were the problems I went through that led to my demise in that program. Maybe I wasn't productive enough. Maybe I didn't get the right help when I needed it. Or maybe I just needed a veteran classmate to take me under their wing. Like how Maddie's dad said back then. I was a Sidney Crosby that needed a Mario Lemieux to mentor me. And then, because I had to borrow some student loans, I took a gap here and went out looking for jobs.
What types of jobs have you found after leaving DD?
There's this one job I don't really want to say it out. Not even Katie knows that I have done it. Just immediate family and Maddie's family. Just some simple jobs. A suit store, a Distano's cashier, Disney store, a high school textbook publishing press. Nothing really special. And then I went back to studying business. Creative industry seemed like it wasn't for me.
Sorry to hear that.
The other day, Trip and I visited a friend who was in charge of the employees database in the police station.
So, what's the weirdest thing you had to file this week?
Oh, some city councilman got arrested again. And get this. I had a name pop up in an old archived suspension list that I swear I recognize from a game thing.
Oh yeah, who?
Javier Young, former patrol officer, small precinct. Suspended indefinitely like 6-7 years ago. Something about evidence handling.
He looks just like Xavier, except with a J in his name instead of an X. Like the waiter who worked at Sushi Sea in the last episode of Kitchen Nightmares?
Yep, that one. Pretty clean otherwise. No criminal charges, just a messed up domestic case file with a timestamp discrepancy. Victim's lawyer said it sabotaged the whole thing.
He never told me. Not once.
You didn't know.
Although I ran into some other friends from my elementary and my middle school days, whom I wished I could talk to about my precinct, about trading, about everything. Why didn't you just tell me?
Is that me? But maybe there are other people like that too. I joined another boot camp with the goal of getting myself equipped for a second chance in my last boot camp.
Xavier, is everything alright?
I just feel sad for the guy who got suspended for 6 years. That's all.
Sorry, everybody, but unfortunately, the bus is broken down and I'm currently unable to keep driving you guys. You may have to find yourselves another form of transportation for the rest of this trip.
Is it because you ran out of gas?
I just got gas last night. Central Perk is only our first destination, so I don't really know where the gas would have went. May have been something wrong with the engine.
What are we gonna do? Bet the bus driver isn't a contestant, or he's so out after this round.
Hey Janice and Rachel, maybe we can rent 2 cars and then you 2 can drive?
There's more than just 11 of us. Add the hosts and the 4 guards, and there's 19. Unless if you can find 10-seat cars, I may probably be one of the more experienced drivers among the 11 of us. But I never lived in New York, so there's not much I can help with the roads here. I originally thought of moving to New York after leaving Dunder Mifflin, but then Stasha was going to high school, and school is getting hard for her. Doesn't matter. Publishing in lower cost, but less popular Waffle Town should be alright. I may not have enough to retire, but I don't need to spend a lot on myself.
I'm really good with directions. We can team up.
There's also a thing called taxi, but I doubt you guys still have much left in your wallet.
If
only there's Zelda.
Maybe let's call a taxi then. It's been a couple of years since Janice and Rachel have been in New York, so they'll need a bit of time to get used to it. Toby and Sinjin, I know you two commute with driver GPS stool, but I would prefer at least a third New Yorker that can get all of us around the city.